Well, now that it's noon, I can say good afternoon. The Appellate Division First Department is now in session. Welcome to our virtual admission ceremony. While certainly we would have all preferred to have been together in our beautiful courtroom, we hope that the fact that we are not there and that we were virtual will not in any way take away from the significance of this very important moment in all of your lives. To start, we will now hear from Ms. Veronica Guerrero, who you have met earlier this morning, who will make her appropriate motion. Ms. Guerrero?
Thank you, Justice Kapnick, and may it please the court, good afternoon. I, Veronica Guerrero, counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored this afternoon to present to the court 34 applicants for admission to the bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has reviewed the records of each applicant appearing here today. Accordingly, and on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant appearing here this afternoon does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York. Therefore, I do hereby move for their admission.
Well, thank you very much. And the judges and I have had an opportunity to discuss this motion, and very pleased to let you know that we are granting this motion on behalf of all of you. So thank you, Ms. Guerrero. And we ask on behalf of all of the judges of this court that you thank the members of the Committee on Character and Fitness who have interviewed all of these candidates and reviewed their applications and presented to us what appears to be a very fine group of new applicants for admissions to the bar today.
Thank you, I will.
Thank you. We will now hear from the clerk of our court, Susana Rojas, who will administer the oath of office.
Good afternoon, Justice Kapnick. Good afternoon, candidates. I will administer the oath in the form of a question. At the end, I will ask you to unmute your microphones and respond by saying, "I do." At this point, I ask everyone to please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Attorney and Counselor at Law to the best of your ability? Please unmute your mics and respond by saying, "I do."
I do.
I do.
I do.
Congratulations, attorneys. You may lower your right hand and please mute your microphones. Thank you.
And I would like to ask all the justices and the other members of the court that are on this virtual ceremony to please unmute your microphone so we can give a round of applause to all the new attorneys.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. At this time of the ceremony, and this it is traditional in our court for one of the justices to make a few opening remarks, and this afternoon that honor falls to me. So once again, I would like to congratulate all of you and your families and close friends who have supported you both financially and emotionally through this long process. Remember, we went through this once too, so we know what it's like. Of course, you are certainly becoming lawyers at a very surreal and unprecedented time for us and as well as for you. Now, as I said before, and as I know you know, normally this ceremony would take place in our beautiful historic courtroom on Madison Avenue. You can see part of the courtroom in the virtual backgrounds behind those of us from the court now. Not that we're sitting in the courtroom, and you of course would be joined in the courtroom by your loved ones. That is not possible today, but we certainly hope that when it is possible, and hopefully that will be soon, you will be able to plan to visit our courtroom and behold its beauty and majesty. It really is a very special place. At times like this, in addition to the heroic work done by the doctors and nurses, our first responders and other essential workers, it is always and also the lawyers who rise to the occasion to contribute and volunteer and represent people in all kinds of need. You are all joining a very noble profession, no matter what people may say jokingly or not about lawyers. And although this is a very tough and uncertain time to begin your careers, hopefully the city and the state is beginning to open up. And during this time, you will find a way to do good and use this time to formulate a strong approach to the law, which will give you balance and a solid background throughout your legal careers. Remember, the law is the most important vehicle for social change in our society, and we have seen in our own lifetimes historic and momentous court decisions which have affected school desegregation, civil rights throughout our country, abortion rights, and immigration rights, and same-sex marriage, just to mention a few. So you should think big. There really are almost no limits to what you as new lawyers can achieve. And please also remember that whatever you do, your name and reputation will follow you always. So be smart and always do what you know is right. During your years in college and in law school, you have all developed good and sound moral compasses. Don't ever let anyone or anything dissuade you from the path you know is right, because that is really all that you have at the end of the day: your good name, your reputation for truthfulness and honesty and dedication to your profession, and your integrity. I would like to close with a quote from United States Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, also a New Yorker from the Bronx, who wrote in the preface to her book, My Beloved World, that experience has taught me that you cannot value dreams according to the odds of their coming true. Their real value is in stirring within us the will to aspire. That will, wherever it finally leads, does at least move you forward. And after a time, you may recognize that the proper measure of success is not how much you've closed the distance to some far off goal, but the quality of what you've done today. Congratulations to all of you on what you have all accomplished today and what we know you will accomplish in the future. Again, we wish you all long, rewarding, and very successful careers. This admission ceremony is now concluded and the court is adjourned. Again, congratulations and thank you for all being here. Best of luck.
Thank you to the court. The justices and Ms. Rojas will log off, and the new attorneys will stay on for a moment.